my mind. When the space between heart bodies disappear. My mind. Even through the pain, I can't recall your face. Just the ache of knowing everything was gonna change. Got so close to love with you, my dear, but I don't miss you. I miss the way you made me feel.
So just arrived in Chicago after I think 13-hour drive. It's my first time driving this far, so I had to like stop a few times to get food and also to charge my car. So that took an extra like 2-3 hours, but finally made it to the motel room, and this is pretty nice. It's a nice big, really big king bed over here, as you can see. And then the washroom's just over there. It's a typical motel room. But when you get up at, I think, like 6:30 a.m. tomorrow to catch the train to head into the city. And I think the first thing I'm doing tomorrow is an architectural boat tour at 10 a.m. That's why I'm here. And I'm also here for the Jazz Festival, which is on for Labor Day weekend. So I'm excited for that, and I'll see you guys in the morning. So currently at the Riverwalk, or near the Riverwalk in Chicago, and it is so pretty. And just behind me are like a bunch of leveled subway tracks, and it's just like roaming around the city, and it's really loud, but it's so it's kind of aesthetic in a way, you know, having like a subway outside in like an urban landscape is kind of interesting. It's my first time solo traveling in Chicago, or in the US in general, and so far it's been really nice. There's a lot of tourists I noticed in the city, which is you know, comforting in some ways. And it's also really busy, partly because it's Labor Day weekend, so you know, you have that. The architectural boat tour was really nice, really packed, but I learned a lot of, you know, really interesting information here. The largest skyscraper built by a woman architect is in the city, so it's really cool. A lot of Mies van der Rohe's inspired buildings as well, since he studied architecture here. But yeah, really a lot of useful and interesting information, since I'm an interior designer, so it's, you know, it's always nice to learn about my surroundings and whatnot. I'm going to take an interiors tour very soon, and that starts in like 45 minutes, so I'm probably gonna have to rush to head over to Union Station for that. So far, you know, first impressions of being in the city, I think it's pretty clean, I'd say, and it's sort of like, you know, as other people say it, it's like a smaller New York City, but it's cleaner, and everyone here has been so nice to me. I think, you know, I want to do more solo traveling in the States, because I think it really helps inspire me to film and take photos, because I do want to pursue this as a hobby potentially, and it's also a good way for, you know, I think experience-wise as well, really allows myself to overcome challenges that I may face, which there were a lot coming here, and figuring out my own way in the world, you know, without having any influences or friends or family to kind of guide me. And I think it's really a good learning experience for me.
And you're just fine. Chicago.